Hey, one of these flyers, it's just about my son. He was murdered by police 3.5 years ago right here in Atlanta.
For more than 3 years, this has been what Jimmy Hill does every week.
Hey, one of these.
Walking the same downtown Atlanta street, spreading the word about his son's death. In 2019, Hill's son, Jimmy Atchison, was shot and killed by an Atlanta police officer.
That's some dedication to be there on the corner every week, sometimes multiple times per week.
I know they wanted to sweep it on the road.
He's talking about Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis, who Hill believes is chasing notoriety over addressing cases like his son's death.
But what about police brutality? What about wrong is wrong? Murder is murder, crime is crime. Wrong is wrong no matter who says it or who does it.
Is that why you stand on the corner right there in front of her
I stand
office?
on the corner, her window is right there, and I stand right here to make sure she sees me every day.
The DA's office, under Willis's predecessor, conducted an investigation into the deadly shooting and recommended the officer be charged with felony murder. CNN reached out to Willis's office for an interview 4 times, but we never heard back.
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
Hill's pursuit of justice may not be getting the attention he wants from the DA, but it has inspired others. In the last 2 years, Hill has been joined in his weekly demonstrations by other black families who have also lost their children at the hands of police. Parents like Anthony Boykins, whose 12-year-old was killed in a crash following a pit maneuver by a Georgia state trooper. This year, the trooper involved returned to work, and the incident is pending litigation.
It's heartaching to have to even come out here and ask for justice, you know what I mean? Because if I would have flipped the car with that officer's kids in it, I'd be under the jail right now.
Venethia Cook shows up every week, too. Her 17-year-old son, Vincent Truitt, was shot twice in the back by a Cobb County police officer in 2020. That officer was cleared of wrongdoing.
They may have cleared the officer for now, but justice for Vincent Truitt.
Some of these families out here are barely holding on to their sanity. See, people don't understand what police brutality does to the family and the community. You know, it challenges your mental health.
Yeah. And you've told me that you don't think that people like Fani Willis or others are taking this issue seriously enough.
No, they're not taking it serious because it's like people in Atlanta have become so selfish to the point that when it comes to lower income black people, they just don't give a damn.
Reading the findings from the previous Fulton County DA's investigation of Hill's son's shooting, which was found to be unjustified, NAACP Georgia President Gerald Griggs says there should be no reason Hill should be waiting this long to see the officer who shot and killed his son indicted.
Our concern is if you're going to prosecute without fear or favor, you need to go after law enforcement who violate the public trust with the same veracity that you're going after artists, rappers, and potentially former president of the United States.
In an April letter to Griggs, Willis indicated there was a backlog of 11,000 cases when she took office, with an additional 50,000 cases she claimed that were not properly closed by the previous administration. Griggs says there are dozens of black families in Atlanta, just like Hill, who have not yet had their cases addressed by the DA's office.
It's about my son.
As his son's case continues to languish, Hill says he will keep showing up here outside the Fulton County Courthouse every week, hoping today will be the day Willis cares enough to help.